why is it that the women with the least likelihood of getting pregnant are the ones most worried about having abortions? Nobody wants to impregnate you if you look like a thumb.
Is it safe to say that based off of your comments, you're suggesting that these women at these abortion rallies are ugly and overweight?
Yes.
What do you say to people who think that those comments are offensive?
Be offended.
If you didn't already know, we are living in the dumbest timeline imaginable.
Oh my God, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I mean, everyone thinks you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. People think you're a pedophile. I don't think you're a pedophile at all. I don't think he's a pedophile at all. The charges against him are totally false. They're totally false. Oh my God. Thank you.
Because this cartoon villain and alleged predator from Florida has just been tapped by Donald Trump to replace Merrick Garland as Attorney General.
And I'll give you the truth why I'm not Speaker. It's because one person, a member of Congress, wanted me to stop an ethics complaint because he slept with a 17-year-old. An ethics complaint that started before I ever became Speaker, and that's illegal, and I'm not going to get in the middle.
Keep this in mind going forward, but first.
Do you think he'll get confirmed by the Senate?
He's the Attorney General. Suck it up.
I sent out a message earlier today. Congratulations to the Florida man, Matt Gaetz. But if you want to clean out the Department of Justice, this is who you want. Somebody who's not afraid to open up all the filing cabinets.
Where's it going to lead?
He won the election. He deserves a chance to pick his cabinet. I am predisposed to allow him to do that. I think Matt Gaetz is very bright. I think he's qualified. He'll have a hearing, and he'll have some tough questions to answer. But to every Republican, please follow a process to give President Trump the ability to pick the people he thinks can do the job and give Matt a chance to prove himself.
And you have a history of that.
While some MAGA stooges like Thomas Massie, Byron Donalds, and Lindsey Graham are falling in line and applauding Trump for nominating Gaetz, surprisingly enough, he's already facing an uphill battle for confirmation because his own colleagues know he's up to no good.
We all knew that Matt Gaetz would never let the vote get to 18. I do have a message from Matt this evening. He really, really wanted to be here tonight, but he couldn't find a babysitter. To be his date, I mean, come on.
But I serve with some real scumbags. Look, Matt Gaetz, he paid minors to have sex with him at drug parties. Bob Good endorsed my opponent, a known neo-Nazi. These people used to walk around with white hoods at night. Now they're walking around with white hoods in the daytime.
There's a reason why no one in the conference came and defended him, because we had all seen the videos he was showing on the House floor that all of us had walked away of the girls that he had slept with. He'd brag about how he would crush ED medicine and chase it with an energy drink so he could go all night. This is obviously before you got married. And so when that accusation came out, no one defended him, and then no one on the media would give him a time of the day.
When it comes to the selection of Representative Gaetz, I just think it's silly. I believe that the president is probably rewarding him for being such a loyal soldier to the president.
I don't think it's a serious nomination for the Attorney General. We need to have a serious Attorney General, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to consider somebody that is serious. This one was not on my bingo card.
I was shocked that he has been nominated. If the nomination proceeds, I'm sure that there will be an extensive background check by the FBI and public hearings and a lot of questions asked.
If this is the reaction your nomination is receiving from members of your own party, especially from the typically united Republican Party that couldn't care less about ethics and morality to begin with, then you know you seriously messed up. Though it's entirely possible that Gaetz will get run out of town during his confirmation hearings, if they're even allowed to happen. This is what the public should be focusing on now.
What's the youngest schoolgirl you've ever been with? And have you ridden on the Lolita Express? I know that Donald Trump has. So, I mean, right? It's a legitimate question. Don't let him talk.
toward the end of the first Trump administration. Then AG Bill Barr opened an investigation into Gaetz, alleging that he was involved with trafficking a 17-year-old girl across state lines, indirectly paid her for sex with Venmo through a third party, and subsequently tried to cover up his alleged criminal activity. After the DOJ declined to charge Gaetz in early 2023, the House Ethics Committee reopened its investigation into Gaetz, which was shuttered in 2021. After its case was referred to the DOJ for criminal charges, releasing a rare public update in June 2024 outlining that their investigation into Gaetz' allegations of sexual misconduct, illicit drug use, violating gift rules, and obstructing justice remains ongoing. The committee was slated to vote on releasing their damning report on Gaetz mere days after he was tapped to lead the same DOJ that once investigated him. And if the timing seems a little too convenient, this should dispel any doubts you had.
He issued his resignation letter effective immediately of Congress. That caught us by surprise a little bit.
Since you just broke the news that he resigned immediately, that means that the House Ethics Committee investigation to him does not have jurisdiction since he's no longer a member of Congress. Are you concerned about what, they were finishing up their work, there was going to be a report issued? Is that a concern to you that will now never see the light of day?
Well, it is true that a former member of Congress, the House Ethics Committee, would have no further jurisdiction over that person, no further authority over them. So that would not be unprecedented. But as far as the timing of a release or report or something, I don't know. The Speaker of the House is not involved in that, can't be involved in that.
Just so we're all on the same page, the Ethics Committee loses jurisdiction over members of Congress whenever they leave Congress. And Gaetz' immediate resignation means that the committee may not be able to release its report detailing its multiple years-long investigation into Gaetz and his alleged criminal actions. If you think for a second this wasn't a coordinated plan, we have a beautiful bridge to sell you.
Gaetz is about to be the subject of a damning expose that was regarding his illegal behavior, and in order to distract from that and give him an out, Trump offered him the role of the top law enforcement official in the United States of America. But the fact that a Republican-led House committee pursued this topic anyway is perhaps a testament to how damning it is. Not unlike Trump, Gaetz probably recognizes that the easiest way to avoid being held accountable by the government is to run it. And it's not far-fetched to imagine why a president who is using his office right now to avoid prosecution would then nominate someone whose promotion to the head of the DOJ would also help him avoid accountability. Birds of a feather.
Remember, it's all one big club, and we ain't in it. Massive shout out to Brian Tyler Cohen for summing this all up and making it clear as day that what we're witnessing is corruption of the highest degree. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.